Hey everyone, welcome to Nick's Corner. I'm Nick. Today I'm going to be talking to you about my book haul and my currently reading. So I started back at work the other day, and I had put aside a couple books pre-pandemic that I was really interested in getting, because if I'm going to get into one of these books, I'm just going to go with first editions, because if they are as amazing as everyone is saying, they're going to be worth having in the long run. So, the first book I got is Evan Winter's The Rage of Dragons. Now, there's going to be a video coming up here shortly that's going to show you some really cool things about The Rage of Dragons. So check that out right now. This book has some really cool features. If you have Google Lens, it'll do things like this. So that's the front cover, and that's really cool. But if you flip it over,
Dragons, and The Rage of Dragons is basically Game of Thrones meets Gladiator on Arrakis. The Rage of Dragons is the type of story I wish I had the chance to read when I was growing up. It's a story with characters that look like me, look like my family, probably most importantly look like my son, because again, when I was growing up, I never saw heroes or even heroines that looked like me, and I still think that even today, they don't often tend to look like my son. We're starting to hear a lot about how representation matters, and I think that's a really important concept, because the way we think of the world, the way we think of our role in it, our limits in the world, and the things we are allowed to achieve or can achieve are, to a large extent, dictated by the stories we tell one another. And so I wanted to write The Rage of Dragons because it could be a story that could help people, I guess, like me and everyone else too, but obviously people like me and like my son, see that, there are no limits, and there are places for people like us in the world and in the world of stories. Hi, my name...
Yeah, so that's what this awesome book has entail for us. I love what he has done. I hope his next book has these same features on it. So if that's something you guys think is pretty cool, I mean, go check it out. Google Lens is what you use for it. So this book here was really, really cool. I love the cover. I love the information about it. It sounds so interesting, and I am here for that. I'm very interested in it. I love the cover. I love the cover of the second book too. Looks fantastic. I'm really excited to pick it up when it comes out this year. And Evan Winter seems like such a cool dude that I picked this up on that reason alone, and I've heard other people say the book is quite taking, so very interested in that. The other book I picked up was an Indigo exclusive, because I work at Indigo. Ninth House by Leah Bardugo. I've heard really great things about this book from a lot of people, including my coworkers, and I am very interested. After I seen the show Aries on Netflix, I was actually even more excited to read this book. Both of these are first editions. That's why I set them aside, because I really wanted, if I was going to get them, I was going to get them as first editions. I'm a collector, so these are part of my collection now, and I'm so happy I have them. I'm going to probably get around to Ninth House sometime this year, and Rage of Dragons I would like to try and read before the second one comes out. I'm very, very excited about them. Now, on to the second part of this video, which is my currently reading. I am currently reading Woman on Edge, where basically a woman thrusts her baby into the arms of another woman and jumps off the edge of a platform at a subway station and gets hit by the subway train. And a lot of information is being spilled out to us within the book, and it's a very short book, so I'm very excited to get through it and read it. I'm also partially the way into Shadow Rising, which I am enjoying, but I'm probably not going to get to finish this month. So I am going to put it on my list to hopefully finish next month after I finish the Poppy War and Miss Mercedes trilogy. Very excited to get that one done because that'll mean that I've met my mark of 4 books and I can start The Way of Kings, which is something I'm very excited for. I keep hearing amazing things about Brandon Sanderson, and I really want to know what's up with him. And so, very excited to read Way of Kings, Word of Radiance, and Oathbringer. So, I think that'll be everything from my book haul and my currently reading. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. It's nice and sunny and hot here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. So you guys all take care, and we will talk soon. Bye.
Thank you.